Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you how I retransformed my dressing table area featuring an IKEA Alex drawers hack or upcycle. These are my drawers which I actually picked up from Facebook Marketplace for £10 each, and I just wanted to give them a little bit of an upcycle. So I picked up some of this copper sticky back paper from eBay for about £5 for the roll, and I just cut some little strips of this to stick to the tops of the drawers. So I didn't film all of this, but I measured the width of the top of the drawers and used a ruler to measure out how thick the strips needed to be, and just used a craft knife and a cutting mat to cut out all of these strips to the same size. And then I measured the length of the drawers, or the width of the top of the drawers, and just trimmed them down to the correct size. This might take a little bit of trial and error to get it completely right. And here are my Alex drawers, so I made sure to clean them with some rubbing alcohol, just to make sure there's no dirt or grime on them before you stick the little copper strips on. So I'm just peeling back the backing of these strips and sticking them down securely. This might take a little bit of time to get these perfect. You might have to keep peeling them back off and sticking them back down. Then when the strips were completely stuck down, I just went over with a credit card and made sure to press the strips down, and then I went over with a cloth again, just make sure everything is securely stuck down. And then I did that to all of the drawers, and this is what they looked like. I think they look really cute with just a nice little flash of copper when you open the drawers. So now I'm going to put the top on these drawers. So I actually purchased this drawer liner, like a grippy drawer liner fabric from eBay for about £3 for 1.5 meters, and I'm just cutting a couple of pieces of this to put on the top of the drawers before I put the tabletop on, just to keep it all secure, to stop the tabletop from like sliding around. So here I'm just putting on the IKEA Linman top, which was about £15 from IKEA. Now onto my dressing table chair. So I picked these two chairs up from eBay. They were a pack of two, and they were £75 for the pair, so they both came in the same box. And they're classed as dining chairs on eBay, on the eBay listing, and they're just these grey faux suede chairs. They're really good quality for the price, and I'm using one for my dressing table and one for my office. So the legs that come with them are black metal, so obviously I wanted to paint them copper. So this is a chair with the black legs on, but obviously to spray it copper I had to prime it. So I'm using this Zinsser Bin shellac based primer to prime the chair legs. This is around £20 for the tin, but it's shellac based, so it basically just does not come off, and you don't have to sand down the item prior to priming it either, which is absolutely brilliant for these sorts of jobs. So I'm just applying a good couple of layers of this primer all over the legs with a paintbrush. It dries super quick as well. And here are all the legs when they've been painted. The only thing about this primer is you can kind of see the brush strokes in the paint because it dries so quickly. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a sand to smoothen them down, ready for the copper spray paint. I'm also applying a layer of spray paint primer as well, just to make sure they're really properly primed and nice and smooth, ready for the copper spray paint. Now onto the copper spray paint. So I'm using Bright Copper Metallic by Rust-Oleum, and I'm just giving the legs a good couple of layers of this spray paint, and I'm hanging them on the washing line so I can spray them without having to touch them. You can see in this shot that I'm using like a spray gun attachment on this spray can. I bought this from Amazon for about £4 or £5, and it's so good for if you're spraying lots of things at once. It stops your hand aching afterwards. Then when I'd given this a good couple of layers of copper and left it to fully dry, I went over with some crystal clear Rust-Oleum spray paint, and I forgot to film this bit. So when I left that to dry for about a week, to be honest, to make sure everything was completely dry and non-sticky. I just reattached the legs to the chair, which is really easy. So here are the 2 chairs completely finished. And this is the finished setup. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.